What up, y'all? We back. We doing that Bad Blood reaction show, baby.
Look at that.
I was in New York for it. Shout out to the Yep, I Love Wrestling watch party. That shit was dope. Glad I found it. Didn't have to go to.
Man? How was that?
It was dope, man. It was dope, man.
Was a lot of people there?
Dude, it was like at least, the whole bar was full, so it was a pretty big bar upstairs, like maybe 250.
What?
Yeah. Everyone, I think I was the only Cody Rhodes shirt, bro.
What?
Everyone else was all Romaned up, bro. Everyone was Roman. There was dudes dressed up like Roman.
What?
Everything, yeah.
You serious?
We had belts, we had all that. We had wives that were forced to be there, a few of those.
Hey, so what did the Wiz think? What Liz think, man? What she think about that?
She liked it. She was all right. I got a comment in here during the Hell in a Cell, but she was like, oh, yeah. But, she half paid attention to it.
But, it is today. Yeah. I think they got some shit like that in Atlanta, but we got to find it.
Yeah, but that was pretty dope, man. That was dope. But we're not doing this in match order because we just got to get this shitty match out the way. Nia Jax versus Bayley. They fucking brought the house down at SummerSlam, and then this should have been on a house show.
Not even that, bro. This should have been in the Performance Center.
Yeah.
But no one in it.
God, just practice. Did they, she tried to do the goddamn Hurricane Run? Are you shitting me?
What was that? I was like, what is this?
I get they wanted to switch up because, last time we got the actual powerbomb. So they were just trying to switch it up to oh shit, the powerbomb's coming again. Wait, nope. It's a Nia Jax Hurricane Rana. That was the worst shit I think I've ever seen in my life. And then Bayley had to sell the flip. She sold the flip.
She had to flip. You know what I mean? She got hit with the Wellerana, bro.
I would have landed on my feet like Will Ospreay and been like, I'm not here. I'm not taking a bump for that shit. I'm not taking no bump for that shit.
Nah, that was horrible. That was horrible. I would have grabbed onto the ropes like I didn't.
Yeah, and we talked about it, and we were like, it's gonna be tough if you have to follow the Hell in a Cell match. We said that.
We did.
So maybe Triple H was like, damn, this match is gonna suck anyway, so just put it on there after. This story had the least build up in the show. It was just a 2-week thing. Bayley's like, I want a rematch. She's like, fight your friend for it. Bing, bang, boom. They're wrestling again.
Well, I think it was longer than 2 weeks because I think how they intertwined Stratton with Nia, and then they had the Naomi and Bayley thing and kind of merged them two like that, right? Which ended up to be this. But again, this match was horrid.
Yeah.
I dare say Mercedes Moné's matches on AEW was much better than this shit.
It's close, but I think I give the edge to Mercedes Moné.
There was too many botches. There was at least 3 botches in there.
Yeah, I would say that is the worst match on a WWE PLE this year so far. Someone's got to have the worst match. That's it right there.
That was sloppy.
They put on a good match 2 months ago.
They put on a phenomenal performance.
Yeah.
We was singing Nia Jax praises. This is the best I've seen. She's getting it. And then she come in and laid this egg, bro.
Now we're get that fucking belt off of her.
Yeah, they're going.
Yeah. I thought the ref spot was kind of funny. How Bayley kicked her in the head and Nia fell on Jessica, the ref, and knocked her out for a little bit. We haven't seen that in a while. A ref really getting knocked out.
Oh, you see it all the time at AEW, bro.
Yeah. That's because them refs need to get knocked out, bro. Them refs are trash in AEW.
They're not counting. They're just going like this. It's what are you doing?
Yeah. But damn, man. It was, I don't know where they go from here. Hopefully Tiffy cash in real soon. But, we got Nia versus, which we're going to talk about later. We'll talk about it right now. Fuck it. We got time. The fucking belt that Triple H comes out. I'm like, there's a belt under there. And everyone at the bar, we're talking, bro. We're like, it's obviously the Intercontinental Women's Championship that he's announcing. It just makes sense. And then he pulls the veil over this god-awful, ugly-ass belt, looking all bejeweled.
Man, look, that crown jewel belt, bro. And when he did that, so let's just start from the beginning, right? When he talks about Crown Jewel, the crowd, the ATLians booed. As soon as he said Crown Jewel, they said, boo!
Yeah.
No one likes that pay-per-view, man.
No one does. I mean, we gonna watch it, but no one likes it.
Right. We're gonna, of course, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm fans, but it's like one of those pay-per-views like, let's get it over with.
Yeah.
And move on. And it's actually something that I dread every year. I'm like, oh, Crown Jewel. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like, I feel like it's maybe the Saudis just playing with their money, bro. They're like, we want this to happen over here. It's a show for them more than it's a show for everyone in WWE.
It's a Vince McMahon thing.
Yeah.
McMahon is the one who stroked this deal up and saw how much money. But you hear stories like Chris Jericho and say the paydays is crazy.
Yeah.
They say that's what I mean. Paydays are crazy.
There's a reason Dana White keeps fucking with Saudi all the time. And I mean, that's the same group now. TKO owns both. I mean, it ain't going nowhere.
Goldberg versus Gunther, Crown Jewel. I guarantee.
You can't, because Gunther's fighting Cody, bro, for that stupid belt.
Wait a minute. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. It's champ versus champ. So it's going to be Nia versus Liv and then Gunther versus Cody. Unless Gunther wins on Monday Night Raw. Or unless Sammy wins on Monday Night Raw. Then it's Sammy versus Cody. But we all know that's not going to happen.
That's not going to. Maybe they might do a face versus face. Who knows?
Yeah. But yeah, so it's champ versus champ for the champ belt. So hopefully, I know if Gunther wins it, he probably won't even grab it. He'll probably just walk away and be like, peace.
Yeah, man. He just hope so.
Now, ain't no one carrying that stupid belt around.
I don't like that. And Triple H should be ashamed of himself. Matter of fact, when he said Crown Jewel, people start booing. He kind of did like this. You see,
he ain't got no choice, bro. He ain't got no choice.
Crunchy, bro. He felt crunchy. Yeah.
He got a boss.
Put the call in on the phone and said, "Hey man, we want a title for our pay-per-view.
We're sending the belt right now. We're sending it over there."
Triple H was like, an extra 50 mil. They said, "We'll give you 80."
But
just throw away money. Just throw away our money, bro.
It's like the worst part about AEW is the belts that don't mean shit. And now here goes WWE like, we're going to do the same thing. It's like, God damn it.
So, I cannot wait to Word on the Street. Our show, bro. I cannot wait for that because I got some stuff I want to say. But I really feel like I'm starting to see it. I'm starting to see the cracks in Triple H's armor. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I'm starting to see.
This wasn't him, though. I think his hands were tied on this one. He has to do this.
You think he has to do this?
Yeah, for the money, bro.
No. Well,
I don't think you can say no to Crown Jewel people, man.
Crown Jewel money.
And my thing is, okay, so it's Cody versus Gunther. Let's say Cody wins it. But from now until Crown Jewel again, Cody loses the actual Universal Champion. Does that belt go with the Universal, or does Cody then defend that belt next year at Crown Jewel? Is it just starting with the champ versus champ, and then whoever has it keeps it? Or is it just going to be champ versus champ every year and they get a new belt?
Lather of the two, what you just said. That's exactly it starts with the champion. Whoever beats the champ for that Universal title, they're going to pretty much be
take that.
They're not going to be the Crown Jewel champ. They just be the undisputed champ, but the Crown Jewel will still stick with Cody because he actually won it. You know what I mean? That would be stupid if that shit transferred like that. That is relevant.
It'd be funny if Triple H comes out, guys. He's like, hey, my hands are tied on this one, guys. This ain't, dude, the whole bar booed right when he announced it, bro. It was just straight boos.
Nobody likes it.
It was confusion when we saw the belt. We're like, what the fuck is this belt? And then he started explaining it, and we're like, oh, boo, fuck that shit. Like, no one likes it. And
y'all had the sound playing, right?
Hell yeah. It was like a 2-story bar, and the whole upstairs was just WWE. He does it there with, he's doing Wrestle Dream there, too. Probably smaller crowd, but you never know, you know.
Always gotta throw shots, bro. Always gotta throw shots.
The funniest shit too was like he was like any birthday people, like he would like announce a birthday like a regular in the watch party, and then they're like, you know what we do here? We boo the shit out of him, and you just booed him.
That's dope. That's dope.
But the host was really cool. I forget his name. He came and talked to me for a little bit, but it was cool. I want to go back to New York to see like either side. I want to go back to New York and see something in Madison Square Garden, either the Raw, SmackDown, a pay-per-view, something.
That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
Shout out New York. I liked it better than I thought.
Really?
Yeah. I'm a fan. I go back. The food, bro. Just the food alone, bro. The food's fire, bro.
No, they got good food.
Bro, so
Louisiana has good food, though.
Yeah, well,
Ooh,
that's what I was. Yeah, just New Orleans. So that's what I was comparing. I was like, do I like New Orleans better or New York? But New Orleans got that casino, which makes it a little bit like you're like, ooh, you can gamble if you want to. New York can't gamble yet, so.
I'm telling you, bro, you got to go to Atlantic City, bro, in Jersey.
Yeah, I know.
Fun. It's fun, man.
Yeah. Legal weed everywhere. That shit was dope. We move on to the next match, which I believe your favorite guy, Dave Meltzer, rated as the highest match of Bad Blood, which was Damien versus Finn, bro. He rated it higher than the Hell in the Cell, I think.
Yeah, that dude's crazy, bro. I don't know what's up with Mr. Meltzer.
Was this more like of a wrestling match, a professional wrestling match? Yeah, probably. This is probably the most professional wrestle match of Bad Blood.
It was.
It damn sure wasn't Nia and Bayley.
Shit.
Yeah.
That was.
But right when Damien got the win, that's when I was like, Liv winning later on. I was like, ain't no way both Terror Twins are winning. I was like, once it was that one, it can't be the other one. That's like when at Clash of the Castle, when those Unholy Union won the tag belts, but Drew had the heavyweight belt. I was like, oh, Drew ain't winning now because they ain't going to do it twice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They kind of like, but I mean, one day we're going to be shocked and they'll do something like that where just like every belt changes hands or something.
So I'm guessing Damien's done with the whole feud with Judgment Day. They're going to try to push him to do other things, right?
Yeah. And actually, we're going to bring that up. Word on the street is that like they said Damien and Rhea are going separate ways right now. So
yeah, they're going. Yeah.
But we'll talk more into that. We'll think where they might lead, but because in my mind, there's no one for Damien next really on Raw that I can think of.
There's only one.
I mean, he's not going to go after Gunther again because he just lost the belt. It's not going to be Bronson or Seth because they're setting that up.
Mm-hmm.
Could be, Braun Strowman or the Intercontinental Champion.
Well, Braun Strowman's hurt.
Yeah, he did
hurt.
he tore his groin. Yeah, that's right.
I think it's gonna be down the line. I think it's gonna be Bronson.
Yeah,
and Damien.
Could be. That'd be a good rivalry. I'll watch that. But your boy Dave Meltzer also said overall the interference was excessive at Bad Blood. It was so much interference. Like every other match, like basically all the matches basically had interference except for Hell in a Cell.
Most WWE matches have a lot of interference. That's always a thing, you know what I mean? It's always a run-in. It's always
something. Sometimes it's a failed run-in. Sometimes it's a real run-in.
I like this match. This is one of the better matches I watched.
But I felt like this one could have easily gone without interference.
You would have think it would, right?
Yeah, because like it would have just been the straight up brother versus brother. Let's get it over with. But
it makes sense to have interference since it's really with the Judgment Day. So, this is this is one of the Damien's better matches I've seen him wrestle. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of his in-ring work. I'm just not. Yeah. I'm not. But this, I will give him props on this. He did pretty good. And I guess it's who he was dancing with, Finn Balor. You know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong with him, bro.
Yeah. Finn Balor needs to get another, there's too many people that deserve a belt, but Finn Balor deserves something, especially after being the first Universal Champ and having to give it up the next day because you're injured.
Yeah.
And then you haven't been a singles champ since then, bro. He had a couple good rivalries, with Damian Priest before he joined the Judgment Day. That was a good rivalry, but
that's because he's injury prone, bro. He's been hurt a lot.
Yeah. Back in there, but the last 2 years he's been consistent.
No, I'm saying before he joined Judgment Day, right?
Yeah, he was always injured. Yeah.
He was injured. He's been off and on and stuff. I think he was injured before he actually re-linked up with. Matter of fact, that was the storyline. He just came back from injury. Yeah. And he was floating, trying to find his way and shit.
Trying to find his way.
He became a part of Judgment Day. You know what I'm saying? Edge, but
I don't know if you noticed his new logo. It's like an F and a B. Shit's pretty dope, man.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I got to give me one.
Yeah. Finn
I got to give me one.
like the demon. He needs to bring back the demon. But, I don't know.
I can see, I mean, it does look like Judgment Day. I can see them feuding with fucking the Wyatt Six, I guess. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh, I do not want to see that.
I don't think it will be. As long as Liv has the belt, they can't have her feud with Nikki Cross. You know what I mean?
The Wyatt, like, what would be a good feud for the Sesame Street gang? It would be if they actually was heel and they went after Strowman, because it used to be part
with them,
of the Wyatt family, and they're trying to, bring them back in and stuff. And he can have, man, you can do so much with that because. But I didn't like the Chad Gable thing. That was horrible. That was a horrible way to bring that after what you did on Raw. And then you followed up with a storyline like that? I don't know, man. They could have done better.
They picked, I've finished half of Raw. They picked a new victim. Picked a new victim. We're going to talk about it on Thursday, about where it could lead. Where it could lead, my friend. But then I think these two next women have great matches together all the time. Rhea and Liv. Great matches. But did you hear about the ending, bro? You saw the ending, right?
Uh-huh.
And it was like, what the fuck was that? That just was sloppy. That didn't even make sense. Raquel Rodriguez botched, bro.
She always botches.
She came out too early. This is what they say. And we might go more into that. Well, fuck, it's Bad Blood preview. But yeah, so what I read was that, like, obviously the ref was going to check on Dom, right?
Yeah.
So when the ref was supposed to be checking on Dom, that's when Rhea goes back to Liv, and then that's when Raquel comes in, fucking fucks up Rhea, then pulls Liv on top of Rhea. Liv gets the pin 1, 2, 3. That's why even after the bell rang, Raquel still kind of put Liv over Rhea. But the ref did the right thing, and he was like, I can't insult y'all's intelligence.
Right.
I saw this bitch hit Rhea. I have to call the DQ. And it was weird because the ref, like, walked away a little bit. I bet Hunter was like, bro, you got to call the DQ.
Yeah.
Just call the DQ, bro.
Yeah. So that's what, and I was like, man, that was what?
It was so sloppy. It was like, what the fuck was that? Like, why would Raquel hit Rhea right in front of the ref?
And one thing I don't understand is, how could she come out not on cue? Because don't they have producers back there like, all right, go out now?
Yeah, but I mean, I think she was coming in from the audience, so she was probably like crouched down right under the, you know how they do that, and then they would. So she just went to maybe she didn't go early. Maybe the ref botched it. Maybe we're blaming the wrong person. Maybe the ref was supposed to be in the ring checking on Liv, and Raquel does come out. But either way, I was like watching. I was like, what the fuck is going on? It doesn't even seem that was supposed to happen at all. Yeah. Especially after the bell rang, they announced DQ, and then Raquel still put Liv over Rhea. I was like, you don't have to, the match is over. You don't have to do that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That was a weird finish. But the match itself, like, again, Liv, her in-ring work has really improved, because I hate watching her. I was like, she was so green. She was so green. And, she tried, but this is the best I've seen of Liv, like, in between ropes. Real shit. So, but I guess, again, it might be who she's dancing with, because that has a lot to do with matches.
Yeah.
Rhea is good. She's good in between those ropes. I mean, she's, man, if you just take Rhea and put her in AEW women, shit, like, with all that, how that style of wrestling that she does. Man.
Certain women in AEW. I think that WWE has far better women than AEW. Far better.
And we mean by personalities, or?
Personalities and in-ring work, for sure.
Okay. Well, I'm over it. Because I can name like 5 women right now in AEW who ring work is chef's kiss.
I mean, there are. But then you got people like, what's her name? Oh, fuck. Can't even think of her name. Oh, yeah. Sasha Banks. That's her name.
Yeah.
And she's the highest paid female wrestler in the world.
But you know what? I saw Collision, and her mic skills is improving, bro, by leaps. And I was like, this is But
She's
she's a
had
heel.
how long? How long has she had to improve mic skills? God damn.
I think she's a natural heel, bro.
Yeah.
I think she's a natural. I think that's why she's best in. When she's a face, it's horrid. It's horrid, man.
Her best promo was when she was doing the contract signing with Britt Baker before.
Yeah, that was good.
Before All Out. Yeah.
But I mean, she's been spot on, bro. Like she's been spot on. But yes, I love Liv Morgan. I love Rhea Ripley. I mean, I don't love Liv Morgan person like all like stuff like that.
Not like Dom, you know.
I like, what she's been doing in the ring, but she's still not someone. She's not someone that makes me want to watch. Like she don't attract me. Like I want to see what's going on with her. She's not that type. Rhea, she comes out.
Rhea's
TV. She has that aura about herself. She looks like a fucking star. You know what I mean? I think this was a good match all up until the ending. So this was actually, I was debating to myself, which one do I like better? The Damien and Balor or Liv and Rhea, right?
And I think if it didn't have the botch ending by whoever, it would have been better. Rhea. Oh yeah, because they used to be best friends and tag partners too, right?
So can you imagine how much they work together, like stuff like together, and they just know each other. So that was a good match, man. I liked it. That was good.
Yeah, and I like Liv's like new move that she's done a couple times where she does that flip over
off the rope.
Yeah, she calls it the home record. No, not the one. I'll send it to you, but it's like the one where she kind of and it goes into like the crucifix pin, and she like jumps and slams her. I'll send it to you. It's pretty dope. She's done it like twice, but that shit. My wife was like, "Ain't no way I'm married to like if I was Dominic Mysterio."
Right.
She's like, "Ain't no fucking way you doing that shit." I said, I bet he's getting paid pretty. She said, "Ain't no fucking way." I said, Dominic Mysterio on the Logan Paul podcast was talking about that night he did kiss fucking Liv for the first time at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
And they're like, "What'd your wife say when you talked to her?" He was like, "I don't know. She said there was like a spider in the house she was worried about. Like my wife does not give a shit at all." And I'm like, then I guess my wife said, "Fuck no." I said, "That's fair. That's fair."
So you ain't what you doing that. They're like, "Babe, it's just for TV."
Yeah. They'd be like, "We got this storyline," and I'd be like, "Nope, not happening, brother."
Hell yeah, man. That's dope, man. She wasn't having it.
She wasn't having it, bro.
Yeah,